Hey guys, welcome to the Super Hero Post Show where we talk about things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. It's your boy Stevie Hayes. And before we do anything, please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you know when we post. So today we are going to be talking about Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. There has been an announcement regarding it, let me say this: there have been some rumors kind of swirling around about when this is coming out because obviously a lot of dates of Marvel have been shifted. So I wanted to speak on that and then give you my opinion and my thoughts. And so I'm going to read this. Kang Dynasty will most likely be 2026, with Secret Wars being 2027, maybe even 2028, depending on how they want to do the projects in between. So here is my outlook on Secret Wars being pushed back. Okay, so I know a lot of fans would be pissed that Secret Wars is being pushed back, but hear me out. This is actually a great idea. This is a great idea, number one, because I think one of the biggest complaints lately, definitely with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, the biggest complaint was that, hey, like the movie literally wasn't done. The VFX looked terrible. Like they just threw it out there, right? So the fact that, Marvel's trying to take the time to give us good content and they're actually trying to go back and edit things and make changes, I have nothing against that. Nothing against that at all. Number two, I think that you can do something bigger and more different than what you've done with Infinity War, because if they just put the movies right after each other, you're kind of sort of still copying the old model that you did from before. But I think they could capitalize off of this even more, because I could see three projects coming out in this time gap. I can see Deadpool 3 coming out during this time gap. I can see Spider-Man 4 coming out during this time gap of between Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. And I could also see Doctor Strange 3 coming out during this time gap as well. And I think those projects have the potential to be super big. And honestly, the way that I'm seeing it, right? Yes, Deadpool, Spider-Man, or Doctor Strange would pop and do a lot of money in box office. I think it will pop more due to the weight that Kang Dynasty will hold. Because obviously, and from all the rumors and leaks and stuff that I've done research on, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear this, go away. Obviously the Avengers are supposed to lose in Kang Dynasty. We have a weak Avengers roster right now, which speaks for itself, but they're supposed to lose. And if they are supposed to lose, I wouldn't mind getting a couple projects in between, because obviously Deadpool is going to end up in the MCU with Wolverine most likely. I would love that movie to be in between, because guys, remember, you got Ant-Man and the Wasp. And yes, that was a great movie, right? Because Ant-Man was like one of the biggest pieces in the film. With that being said, we can also agree that it will be way doper if we got a movie with Deadpool and the freaking X-Men and the original Fantastic Four, or even Spider-Man or Doctor Strange 3. I think that would be way more entertaining, but also be a perfect time to drop these films. Because look, the reality is not all of these films that are slated are going to come out before Secret Wars. So to give us a couple of movies in between, if you want to take a 2-year gap, I wouldn't be against that at all. So yeah, I think that this is a good idea that they are trying to space it out, even if it's 2026 to 2027 or 2028. Because I don't know if you guys know, but originally it was going to be in the same year. One was going to be in the spring. I think the next one's going to be like the fall time-ish. So I have nothing against it. And Kevin Feige's been cracking down on a lot of things. I just read another report that he's looking for more experienced writers, not people that are just starting out. So like, we're not going to be seeing the Jeff Lovenesses of the world and people like that. He's trying to find people that have experience, which I'm totally game with. So there are a lot of changes being made. So I think that doing this is a good plan, and I believe that Kevin Feige behind the scenes right now is building a perfect setup for Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty. And we've seen this setup start with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, and we're going to see this when Loki season 2 comes on. We're seeing it in Secret Invasion. So there's so many like projects that are going to be coming out. And so I'm not tripping for Avengers to be pushed back a year or 2 years. I wouldn't push it back as far as you want, man. Just as long as we're getting good, well thought out content that is amazing and that pushes the narrative forward, I don't care. That's just me. Because Phase 4, as much as I liked it, it was all in all kind of a disappointment with some of these projects. And one of the main reasons was because it was rushed. So, hey, man, Kevin Feige, if you want my opinion, take as much time as you need. And fans might be mad, but they're still going to go see it. So thank you guys for watching and listening. Please do me a favor, as I said before, and like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Have a wonderful day. Peace.